We have made it back to the farm. Today is all about updates, giving you guys some massive updates, policy updates. If you're ready, I'm ready. Let's go. All right, so one of the changes here at Knott's Berry Farm is this right here. It's preferred parking. Now, it says closed for now, but it's $60 here. But if you actually move out this way, it's $55. I've been hearing around the water cooler. Knott's closes the Prestige parking lot at 3 p.m. and then reopens it up prior to Not Scary Farms. Now, is that true 100%? I'm not sure. But I love this. This is the off season I absolutely love, when there's not as many people and you guys should just have free reign of the park. All right, so we found a photo op, another photo op, which is great. It's like a casket, but it's also the same hanging scene from Nightmares Revealed. Again, another Nightmares Revealed that they bring out here to Knott's Berry Farm. Now, this is right here at Gold Mine Trail, right in front of the Mary entrance. But yeah, not bad. Everyone's taking their fun pictures. Snoopy should be here at the Camp Snoopy Knott's Berry Farm set here. They got some gourds, so they're setting up somewhat. Now, again, it's been about 2 weeks since Knott's Spooky Farm, and usually this looks like a harvest festival. Today, it looks very bleak. And then same thing goes for here in general. Like, I would have loved to see some gourds up here as well. This right here I wanted to showcase to you guys. So, interactive lantern location. So if you actually put your lantern up right about here, you get an interaction with someone inside of here. So if you actually look at these, they're starting to put these up now where you can get the lantern activation. Not too much big news here for MonteZOOMa. Everything has pretty much stalled out that way. So everything this way has really stalled out. Right here, there actually looks like they're working on the launch. So there is some work being done, possibly in the most part. While there isn't Not Scary Farm, they're probably working on it inside there, but it's kind of stalled out a little bit. I was so excited, man, the fact that they were actually working on this attraction so many days, but it's a little slow off right now. Now we have 2 more lantern activation spots, which is one is right here at Jaguar. The other one is to the right of Baja Taqueria. Should I actually purchase a lantern and showcase to you guys every single spot? Let me know in the chat below. Well, we got some iteration. Now, this was from Nightmares Revealed, but we got Stabby, the popcorn bucket, dude. Actually here, featured here. So it's great. They got something with Stabby here. Now, will we potentially see a Stabby popcorn bucket walk around? That'd be great. I wouldn't mind that one bit. As I was walking through Carnival, now they actually moved a lantern activation that was there for a while, but it's weird. They didn't move the main module. Maybe the module's not working, but they moved a newer module right in front of Wipeout. Want them to remove that slasher and put up Stabby the popcorn bucket on the very top part there. Make it more fun, since they already have a photo op to the left side. You might as well put him up there as a mascot. Talking about Carnival, talking about scare zones. We're unsure. It's an unofficial policy that's out right now because, again, I say unofficial because there's nothing in Facebook, nothing in Instagram, nothing in social medias, nothing in the website that I say about is that they shortened up a lot of the scare actors' interaction with you. Again, no photo ops, no videoing, and it's very hard to get any type of interaction with some of the scare actors. That was the one thing I would say that I do love about Not Scary Farm is the interactions with the characters. Is this going to be a staple coming into future events for Not Scary Farm? I'm unsure about that, but I've had shortened up interactions at Goring, shortened up interactions at Ghost Town Streets, at Carnival in general. I've heard actually people say no filming inside of Carnival. What is your take on this, guys? What do you guys think about the shortened up interactions during all of these scare zones? Let me know in the chat below. Talk about a full-on change at the candy parlor. Now it's called the Sweet Spot. They moved the cash register from the left side, from the front to actually the very back. They have some fudge in there too. They have some Oreo dipped, more and more candy inside there. It's a lot more brighter. The only thing I would take away on that is that they removed that awesome little fun spot right there in the very back. We're kind of interacted a little bit more with the Walter Knott Theater, but yeah, there you go. So before we actually leave through Boardwalk, it does look like they have Johnny Rockets changed out now to a carnival themed with the logo of Not Scary Farm right there. I would love for a lantern interaction to be right there with Kevin. Kevin needs to have his own lantern activation. Moving on there through the Going 20s, they have a brand new activation that just dropped, I think this past week, was right here check it out. It's this one right here. But also, if you actually head more down where the memory lane sign is, there's another lantern activation there as well. All right, so this is another lantern activation. Of course, right here, interactive lantern location right here is right next to Grimoire. So there you go. All the creepy spiders. What happened to Fingers? Music to him meant the most. Now he lives on as a ghost. Let me know, man. What happened to Fingers? All right, this is not a new lantern activation, but in general, it is a lantern activation nonetheless. All right, and of course, everybody knows about Steve, the lantern activation. Well, there you go. Look at this. The stagecoach slowly but surely is getting up, prepped up, and ready to go. There's still some work being done. Now again, they got that other ramp on the right side done. Now they're getting the main loading station here ready to go. All right, so this is the one we talked about here, the lantern activation here, where Nameless and Unforgiven Restless Souls are right here. But there's another one here. The other one that they were actually mentioning was around here, and maybe at that front facade itself. But again, like I said, everything pops up weekly. So it may be this one over here, or maybe that mortuary, but there's another lantern activation spot here. All right, so this is the one everybody kind of knows about with the weeping woman here. Another lantern activation at the Forsaken Lake. Yep, nope, not touching this one. That's been talked about way too many times. Let's keep moving on. Knott's Berry Farm unofficially announced on September 25th, no more filming inside of the mazes, whether it's photography or videography, which means that no live streaming, no cameras, and no phones inside the mazes. There's no signs out like this one that say no phones or no video recording, no cameras, no anything. What do you guys think about this? I absolutely love filming inside of haunts because it not only showcases the amazing set design, the storytelling, but also showcases the talent that Knott's Scary Farm brings, which is amazing. And also, some of these scare actors love it so much that they possibly clip it and then show it to their next employer, whether it's Scary Farm, whether it's Fright Fest, or whether it's Universal Studios, or even local haunts. What do you guys think? Let me know in the chat below. Do you think this is a right call, or do you think this is a wrong call? But why? That's the one thing, is why was this implemented? What happened? We don't know for sure yet, but yeah, there is a lot of times I've been looking at videos where they're walking through with the camera and they're being told, you know, with a big giant flashlight to stop recording. I know people that were actually escorted out for filming without the lights on. I'm gonna miss it. I want to thank all the scare actors inside the mazes, all the set designers. You guys saw the video at Knott's Scary Farm that I just posted. There's a lot of people out there that don't actually come to Knott's Scary Farm and just want to have that experience, or people who get anxious or anxiety when they go through mazes and they watch our videos because they want to, you know, go through them. I'm gonna be filming though, don't worry. I'm gonna be filming over at local haunts. So if you guys want to see some local haunts, definitely subscribe down below and definitely check out my spooky haunted attractions, because I'm gonna go at as many as possible for you guys. And those we can film. Quick trip here at Knott's Berry Farm, giving you guys some updates these past weeks. Thank you guys so much for coming up to me, telling me what's your favorite adventures, how long you've been watching me, you fans of my show, supporters. You guys are the greatest fans of all time. I appreciate every single one of you guys. I hope you guys totally enjoyed this video. If you guys did, give it all some thumbs up. Hype this video up as much as possible. And also check out my spooky haunted attractions playlist, because I have a lot of attractions that are gonna be dropping pretty soon all across SoCal. I dropped some, which is Haunted Harvest. And now we are onward to the next fun adventure. Let's go.